The new version of ChatGPT is more capable than you ever thought was possible. It can create content, analyze data, and solve problems faster than before. In this video, I will show you how to unlock its full potential, from mastering step-by-step explanations to leveraging custom GPTs. I will show you everything step by step by sharing 8 game-changing tips that will transform the way you use ChatGPT 4.0. And make sure you stay all the way to the tip number 8, because that's where ChatGPT shows off its capabilities and you can start using this right away at your work. So let's dive in. Tip number 1. Multimodal inputs. So ChatGPT 4.0 isn't just about text anymore. You can use files in different formats, images, audio, and even video. Let me show you. So here I have an infographic about Olympic Games from the latest The Economist issue. It is just a picture, a print screen that I took, and I will ask ChatGPT to explain it to me. So it starts to analyze the graph, highlighting the key points. So you can upload any picture to ChatGPT and it can help you with it. Tip number 2. Master step-by-step explanations. One of the best ways to explain something to somebody is to break it into steps, and ChatGPT is amazing at that. As an example, let's just take something really not that straightforward from finance. Let's say, explain the concept of fiscal cliff in 5 simple steps as you are teaching a beginner. So what we get: understanding fiscal policies, explanation, why it happens, consequences, and the impact on the economy. This is a really powerful way to break down complex concepts, and you can use it for your own learning or when you are teaching it to someone else to make sure that your context is much more understandable. Pretty simple, right? Tip number 3. Experiment with conversation styles. ChatGPT can adapt its tone to match your style and preferences, making your interactions more natural and effective. So let's look at the examples. So let's say you can ask, I want you to help me to craft a professional LinkedIn message to connect with a potential business partner. And ChatGPT starts to craft a message. Let's see. Hi, I hope this message finds you well. My name is blah blah blah. I have been following your work. Your innovative approach in particular caught my attention. Okay, this is very formal. So let's say too formal for my style. So now I will tell ChatGPT, can you please make it more casual but still to sound very professional? Let's see. Okay, this is much better, and this is much more laid back but still sounds really professional. So in this way you can experiment with ChatGPT to get the best responses. Tip number 4. Explore role-playing scenarios. I use this feature really a lot. Role-playing with ChatGPT can give you new perspectives. It also can help you to prepare for a really important meeting. So let me show you an example. Let's say you're preparing for an interview and you want to be ready for the trickiest questions. So what you could do is to write a prompt like this. I have an interview for a job. Can you please role play with me the interview questions? Ask me a question and I will provide you my answer. Here is the job I'm applying to, and then you can just copy and paste the job ad from LinkedIn. So I get my first question. Can you describe your experience with project management in the IT sector, specifically highlighting your role as a Scrum Master? And I will answer, I have 10 years of project management experience and 3 years of Scrum Master experience at a major bank in Sweden. And here comes the next question. So just like this, you can mock an interview or prepare for a really important meeting. You can ask ChatGPT to rate your answers or provide you response alternatives. Tip number 5. Custom GPTs. So you might have seen this Explore GPTs button to the side. And this is where you get a lot of different custom GPTs that can help you in specific ways. So you press here and you have really many different GPTs, and these are specialized Chat GPTs that are trained for some specific tasks. As you can see, you have training ones made by ChatGPT. Here, for example, you can find DALL-E, writing ones, and for example, you have Humanizer that makes your content more human-like. You have productivity, and here you can find Canva, Video GPT, and diagrams. And you have research and analysis and education. I'm not going to show you every single one here. I just really recommend you to go to this menu and test different ChatGPTs. And you can even create your own. If you want to know how to do it, subscribe to my channel because I will be doing a video about this very soon. Tip number 6. Use ChatGPT for brainstorming. So this is one of my absolute favorite ways to use ChatGPT because brainstorming is the first step of a creative process. And if you can get 100 ideas and then select between those, it can lead you out of creative block. So let's say you're launching a new line of healthy snacks and you need ideas for a marketing campaign. So you can write a prompt like this: I need help brainstorming ideas for a marketing campaign to launch our new healthy snack bars. Can you provide me with 10 creative marketing ideas? And ChatGPT immediately generates ideas for your launch, like social media challenge, influencers, partnerships, sampling stations, and so on. So how easy that was. ChatGPT can provide you a lot of creative ideas to generate some buzz around your new product. Tip number 7. Utilize improved summarization. ChatGPT's 4O's enhanced summarization capabilities can help you digest long-form content really quickly. This can be a long report or a long video, for example. So here, for example, I have a report on financial stability by Swedish Central Bank. Too long to read yourself. So I will ask ChatGPT to summarize it, and I will just provide the link to the report. And here I get an amazing summary of this report with key points that saves me hours of reading. And you can even do the same not only with the text but with videos, for example YouTube videos, if you don't want to watch the whole thing and just want to know the key points. Tip number 8. Master the Analyze feature. So the latest ChatGPT model is better than ever in data analytics. And this is something that you can start using already today at your work if you work with numbers. So here, for example, I have a really complex Excel file that I will just upload to ChatGPT. And I will ask it to analyze profitability data for the past 9 months and create a report on that. And now ChatGPT starts data analytics. And just imagine how much time this task would take. As you have seen, the Excel file is really complex and there are many data sets, but ChatGPT just quickly creates this nice and tidy table for me, and I also get a report with highlights and even recommendations. So yes, just upload the files that you need to analyze and don't be afraid that these are too big or too complex, and just start utilizing data analysis and save hours of your time. And you can also create graphs directly here. And these were 8 tips for using ChatGPT. If you found this video helpful, drop a like on the video. Now I got a question for you. Do you have any tips on how to use ChatGPT? Please share them in the comments below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.